How was that? Wasn't it amazing? Yes? Absolutely. Congratulations to each one of the students, their models, their stylists, all the work that I have done. And now it's the moment of truth. So I want to ask all the designers to come out with their models so the judges can ask them a couple of questions about the inspiration and the work behind each one of the outfits and pieces done. So welcome to the stage again, models and designers. How many family members are here today? Okay, they're way there. Okay, good. Are you excited? Yes. Are you nervous? Absolutely. Okay. Everybody's a winner today. Don't you agree? This is incredible work. So now, we'll start. You have a question?
So my question is for all the designers here. Just where do you get your inspiration in everyday life to have your collections come to fruition?
Hi everybody. Well, I take a lot of inspiration in nature. I love fishes, I love insects, and I feel like in nature you can find so many patterns. Wow. So many patterns, so many colors, then you can get inspired. So that's where my inspiration comes from.
Great.
I would say everybody that's odd, everybody that's different, everybody who's not afraid of being themselves, that's where I get inspired from.
I get inspired by modern art, contemporary art, and architecture, and bringing those together to make garments and clothing.
Hello, I'm Ro. I'm inspired by shapes, honestly, and the environment nowadays is being destroyed by fashion, so upcycling and repurposing is definitely one of my biggest, I'm sorry, I'm like tweaking, my biggest inspiration. I'm sorry.
That's good. That's great. I missed one, sorry.
It's okay. Hi. I get my inspiration from women and just trying to uplift them and make them enjoy their femininity.
Okay, so we have another question.
I'm going to read mine off. It's also for everyone. Closer? Okay. What are the challenges of designing swimwear considering the materials, durability, and usage needs? And how did you all keep that in mind with your designs?
I'll start with you now.
Like I told you guys before, it was a really hard journey for me to have this here. So I think swimwear, it's tricky because it has to fit properly in the body and look flattering. So definitely you need to keep that in mind. When you're designing something, it has to flatter the female body or the male body. It just has to flatter the person that's going to wear it so they feel comfortable and confident when they're wearing it. There's a lot of challenges doing swimwear. But yeah, one of the most important, I think, is having something that you feel comfortable wearing. You know, like you can go to the beach and meet your friends and maybe go for a swim and you still look very cool and very comfortable.
I'm going to go to the back now, so then I go back to you guys.
I just want to make sure I understood you correctly. You asked what are the challenges of making bathing suits, or what is the challenges of upcycling? Okay, so the challenges of bathing suits is mostly shape, and making sure that the architecture of the body fits perfectly to it. You want to take a 2D form into a 3D form, turning a flat line into a circle. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of fun, though. If you really get down to it, start making samples and push yourself, then you can come up with something beautiful.
So the challenges really with bringing different shapes and architecture is having it fit well to the body, since you can't really attach it to anything, or since it's a swimsuit, it's only from the top and the bottom, you can't really do that. So those challenges were really complicated.
I would say aligning the shapes to enhance the body, because at the end of the day, I just want to, make you look good.
Another question from one of the judges?
Okay, my question is around wearability, and I'd love to know how you work to balance wearability with innovative fashion, and if you had to adjust during the design process to consider this. I also am wondering if you considered size inclusivity when developing your designs.
Okay, great question, all of them.
Well, my design was really hard to develop. I had to do a lot of tests and try to find a way to create it. For example, when you talk about wearability, you cannot wear it to be something that just doesn't fit, So I had to try a lot with my design. And at the end, you just have to make it work. And yeah, it's really important that you can take it, and it's not just like a beautiful piece, but you can actually wear it. And yes, I took in consideration different types, like body types, because I feel like it's something really important nowadays. Like have inclusivity in bodies, because fashion is for everybody. You should not change your body to fit in a dress. The dress should fit you. I think that if you want to innovate but also make something that's wearable, we are in a time period where you can wear whatever you want and nobody's going to judge you anymore. We're open to all different styles, and I love that. I think my designs are made to fit anyone and make them feel comfortable and confident and enjoying their bodies and themselves.
I design for everybody, so if you dare to wear it, it's for you. It's that simple. Also, I'm all about blurring lines, so swimwear, wearability, If you dare to wear it, it's for you. It doesn't have to be perfect, just you.
So for the wearability, it really comes to the confidence. So if you feel confident by wearing something that is open or has different shapes, then it really just comes to that at the end of the day, even though it might not fit how it's intended to, but if you feel confident, then it's intended for you.
Great.
So, sorry, I'm really sorry. So, for me, it's more innovation in design, and yes, of course, it needs to be wearable. I agree. And for me, I don't have the biggest breasts, so I like to show off the bottom of my breast. And I thought that some women who also feel the same way would feel sexy in something that, kind of shows off the little bit they do have. So that was this collection. I do like to explore other things, but when it comes to the body and how I feel and how I wanted this collection to come out, it was for the girls who didn't feel as confident wearing those bathing suits that just ate them up at the top. So, yeah. Thank you.
And now to our final question. I mean, look at those Sharpie accessories. Don't you love them?
Absolutely, totally love them. So my question's about Sharpie creative markers, and I'd love to hear how you approached using the new markers for your accessories in this amazing upcycle challenge.
I've always loved Sharpie. Since I was a kid, everyone, you always draw with Sharpies. To make this, I love the acrylic markers. I think they're one of the best acrylic markers that I've tried. And it complements all the designs. I use also like a leather finishing so that it's not gonna come off. So I think they're really versatile. You can do a lot with them, and I completely love them.
I believe these specific Sharpie markers really help me translating my ideas into the physics plane. I actually also use this for the bathing suit in certain technique. Yeah, they're just easy to use to translate ideas.
Okay.
So with the Sharpie Creative Marker, I've always really painted and with acrylics, watercolors. So going back to the Sharpie and how it works was really, really fun and different because it's a different aspect. But it's still painting in a way, but with a Sharpie. So that really was fun and interesting.
Hello. I also noticed a couple things about Sharpie, especially the paint ones that I really enjoyed using. It was actually my first time using them. I've used Sharpies my entire life, but these paint Sharpies, they didn't have much of a smell, which the other ones do. And it was very fun. I used the different colors to kind of know where to put what in certain pieces. And when I worked with the factory, so having that color differentiation really helped them know where to put what. So it was actually a very cool experience.
Sharpie's gonna hire you, I have a feeling. That was a great answer, right? Okay, and now finally, you close.
I loved using the Sharpies. When I paint and I create, it's really important for me to have a level of detail. And the Sharpie markers, the brush ones, they are so good because they let me do whatever I wanted. I did tiny little fishes, all kinds, all details, all patterns, and it was so easy to do and so enjoyable. Like the pigmentation is really good. And yeah, they're the most precise markers that I ever tried.
Okay, thank you so much. So now you can go backstage. Go backstage now while the judges deliberate. And we have one more show. One of the things that we're very proud of the school is, being with our students once they're done at school. They become our alumni. We're still part of their journey. We like to see their growth. We like to see them come into the school and then create their own brands. Do you want to see the work of an alumni? Absolutely. So, one more show, one more amazing work from our students, and in this case, alumni, and then we'll announce the winner. So now is the time for our last showcase with Barbara Curi and her brand.
inside me. Give me all your issues, I'll take them and I'll make them mine.